right. Okay. I didn't know when to come in. I was like making sure that everything was good. I was like, I need to make sure my beats are good. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm Alan Way, and welcome to this very silly experience that we're going to all have together. This is the thing that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I think that my nagging of Jason has finally paid off, so this is very good. And yeah, we're going to play some D&D up here, and if you don't know how to play that, I wrote this all beforehand to make sure that I gave enough instructions beforehand, but hearing Jason be like, who's like played role-playing games, and seeing no hands go up made me feel so good. I was like, oh man, how much am I gonna have to worry about that? And apparently it's very little, so that's good. So yes, but just to be sure, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d4 here, and D&D kind of goes like this. So, yes, wonderful. Fiona.
I knew it was going to be me.
Yeah.
I was like, not me, damn.
Fiona, you're going to an event tonight.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
I'm going to turn up and be amazing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll me a dice. Fiona will roll me a dice.
Any kind of dice?
Any kind of, you know what? It's usually a d20, but thank you for clarifying.
Just in case, yeah.
And then add some numbers.
Okay, well, I was a natural one.
Oh, great. Don't add any numbers.
Please don't let that be an omen. Oh my God.
You show up and you try, but unfortunately, the fantasticness of your outfit is slightly less great than you were hoping. It accidentally catches fire beforehand, and you have to take off your jacket beforehand, and you don't get your cool purple jacket anymore. So we're gonna keep doing that until the story's over and it's time for you all to leave. So that's essentially what's happening. Okay.
I just ended up with no clothes. Is that what you're saying, Alan?
Yeah.
You do look hot though, so that's it. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. So, our story today takes place in the city of Kahla Miraj, a place of worship for many, decadent and shimmering. The colorful buildings shine against the desert sands as jewels in a crown. For those who make the pilgrimage, arriving here is arriving at an oasis. Water shimmers in the sunlight as it flows from the crag fountain, the centermost piece of the skyline, and through aqueducts into all other buildings in the city. A sea of canvas canopies cover the streets of Kahla Miraj, all dyed vibrant colors and painted with the deity of their sponsor's choice, with craftsmanship and care. However, it is not until night, when the night mages go to work cresting the crown of the city with magical light, that one can truly understand the real god being worshipped here. Money. It's not the divine that's worshipped here, it's the golden. The tithing paid here is at the promise of winning, and winning big. It is the idea of walking out of the city with a cart full of gold and the newfound wealth to hire guards to protect it. Those canvas canopies are not painted with the names of familiar gods like Demia, Castillo, or Vedlar. No, they are adorned with the names of gods such as the Kahla Miraj Dice Dungeon, the Crucible Casino, and the Silvered Sands, and many more. This is a place whose religion is debauchery and excess. This, after many a long pilgrimage, is the altar at which so many people of Myria choose to pray. They come here for the gambling, they come here for the nightlife, they come here for the company, and they come here for the music that will rattle your bones. Our story, however, begins on the edges of this city of wild night. Wherever there is nightlife that doesn't stop, there are always people who need to keep the lights on. We pull away from the din of celebrants to pass through street after street, the crowds slowly dying down with each corner turned. The magical lanterns that famously light up the city become sparse. The streets, well-groomed and welcoming to the crowds, become less and less cared for. Litter starts piling up on the sidewalk and eventually becomes heaps of grime. In the recesses of the city, where gamblers decide not to take their chances, it's dark. So dark, you would think that you were in a city that does sleep. And then we turn our final corner. Slopped between two buildings, engulfed in refuse, is a neatly kept, metal-clad establishment. Trash and debris encircle it. But never encroach completely into its territory. A small green pile of goo rolls around the building, around its perimeter, accumulating all potential refuse into its form and vomiting it away from the building. The facade is absolutely washed in the glow of an excessive number of lanterns. Many temperatures and forms clash against the metal. All of the mage lights in the city have to be made somewhere, and one of those somewheres is here. Written between these many lanterns on a sign that reads... Hold on. This is the first time I'm doing this, so we're all going to do it together. Okay, let me see. Which is the... You know what? We're going to do this. Yeah. The sign reads, Thicc Bucanan.
Is that with 2 C's?
B-U-C-H. Yeah. So I just want to make. Oh yeah. But Thicc.
Yes.
Oh, thank
You know what?
It is now.
It is now.
Oh.
2 C's in both. Got
Yeah.
it.
Down.
Very
It's
much
canon.
so. Yeah.
Buchanan.
Yeah. Thicc Bucanan. Okay. And. So we also need audience interaction during some of this. Most of it has been done with the sheets that you filled out when you came in, right? However, we are going to sometimes need to ask for things. You know, half of the fun will be us messing up here, right? So the fact that I will be having a very difficult time because of all the lovely things you've placed in every bin around me is going to be half of the joy. And additionally, sometimes I may need cheering, I may need numbers, and sometimes, yeah, there's probably something else that I don't know. But additionally, if you don't want to participate in that, so cool. I have gone to places before, and it feels like they're like, you must, or else it's not going to be the greatest experience, and I don't like that. I want you to interact as much as you want, but please, if you are interested in shouting things out, we encourage that too. So let's start with practicing cheering. So I am going to start off by introducing our lovely cast members. And I am going to first start off over here. We have Jackson Bartlemy. Up next, we've got Fiona Howitt. Over here, we have Cammie Zbanakill. And on the very end, we have Carrie Patrick. And great, you've all done so good. Guess what? That was your first vote. I was listening for how loud you were. So, first up, Trixie.
Oh my god!
Trixie, you are finally, at the end of the day, you're done in your father's establishment. Slowly, you've been making your way into these dark, gross places of town.
Yeah.
The crazy places that you are required to go to meet up with your friends.
Yeah.
You turn around the final corner that you need to get here. You see this huge metal-clad building that once again reads Thicc Bucanan, and then you stand in front of it knowing that Thicc told you to come here. So you're hoping that you're right.
Yeah, I mean, but I do know Teet, and so sometimes he doesn't really always get his directions correct. So I'm gonna be looking around, looking for my little guy.
Okay.
Do I see my little guy?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna look for my little dude. Oh!
That's good.
That is good.
It was an 18, just to make sure. 18 plus numbers.
22.
22 is
for my
great.
perception,
Yes,
thank you.
wonderful. Okay, you know what? Give me a moment. Okay, I need a number between 1 and 3. 5 is a great number for between 1 and 3. I'm taking that one. Okay, that's perfect.
It was enthusiasm, though.
Yeah, that was exactly what I wanted. Yeah, and I'm going to take those multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
It's always me.
Wonderful. So you, for sure, are looking around. You feel like you've got a really good lay of the land. One of the most important things your dad ever taught you was know what's around every corner you can see.
Yeah.
And you turn around and you see coming around one of the corners that you just passed by a very tall elf wizard, and they are passing around the corner and reveal themselves to you with a flourish.
Hey, girl, hey! Oh my god, I didn't know you were coming on this one.
Oh, hi.
I'm so excited you're here. Daddy let you off for the night. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you.
Yes, Miss Holden. How wonderful.
You don't have to call me Miss. I've told you 1,000 times. You can call me Trixie.
Now that you both can see each other, would you both describe yourselves for the audience?
Yeah.
What character are you playing, and what do you look like?
So I'm Trixie Holden. I am the only daughter of Cesar Holden. You may have heard of him. He runs the foremost gambling dens in Kahla Miraj. You might know him. I don't know. But who cares? I'm blossoming like a flower. I am flying like a butterfly, all on my own these days, with Daddy's help. But I have begun my own artisanal business of rehashing furniture and restoring life to trash. So I do have proficiency in hot glue and in permanent marker. So I'm really, really excited. And I've been invited to speak at so many salons around the city.
Hey
so
Trixie,
many people.
I'm gonna you have been. We gotta go to other people's. Trixie's been doing great at introducing for.
You were so good.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
That was so good.
Yes.
So good.
Kirkland.
Really, really pretty. Yeah.
Hello, sorry, it's my time in the spotlight, thanks. Hello, my name is Kirkland, just Kirkland. I am I am a very famous magician, the world-famous magician of Kirkland, known for her complicated but magically accurate tricks. It's very important you know that, because if you don't get it, it's not for you. I am entering my 5th year at Miss Holden's father's establishment, and let's just say contract negotiations are ongoing.
At this exact moment, Glim, you are down. Glim, over here, you are very far down one of these streets. You see Trixie and you see Kirkland meet in front of the Thicc Bucanan, and you then see them start to talk. And do you think that Glim thought that both of these people were going to be here?
I am a little surprised by Kirkland.
Yeah.
I'm, of course, obviously Trixie is everywhere. She is so pretty. She
So
is
pretty, so pretty. Yeah, so pretty.
amazing.
Yeah.
So of course I think she's going to be there.
Thanks,
But
I
yes,
know.
I'm a little bit taken aback, a little bit
Yeah.
shocked. Yeah.
Both of you see as Glim. Well, sorry. How does Glim enter the space?
Oh, so Glim is strides up. So you'll see Glim is a fairly diminutive humanoid, 3'7", 3'10" with the hair, and very well dressed, maybe a little bit showy, but he sort of strides right up, and he's very confident. He really self-assured. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Glim Ningle, every time I see you, I just want to put you in my little pocket. You
Well,
are so
Trixie, how are you,
Oh my
sweetie?
god, I'm so happy to see you.
Well, Kirkland, oh my goodness, it's so interesting to find you
don't
by
do
the
the kissing
Thicc
thing.
Bucanan. Are you working tonight? Are you, what's
No,
going on here?
I'm just having a night off. I thought I'd have a stroll around. I don't do the kissing thing.
I see, so you just frequent the Thicc Bucanan socially. I understand. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Perfect.
Yes,
Very good.
Glim. It's so good to see you again. How's your residency going?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, the crowds. I mean, it's huge crowds. I can't go anywhere without being recognized. It's really tough.
Yes, so
I know,
tough.
right? I share that.
I know, yeah. You and I know what fame is
do.
like. It really
Yeah.
is tough. It is tough.
seriously.
Someday, Kirkland, you are going to understand what that's like. Really, I promise you.
I am entering my 5th year, actually, at the residency. And,
You're still there. That's great. That's great. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Yeah.
Teet, you are walking up once again. This is a name that we were like, yeah, we're committing. We're committing to Teet.
I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Why? I don't understand.
Yeah. Teet, you are coming around one of the corners that is towards this block, and you see all of your friends gathered there, the ones that you've invited. So you head on up. Can you please introduce us your character and what Teet looks like?
Yes, hello. I am Teet. I am small, about 3'8", 4 foot tall lemur man. I have a vest like so, covered in treasures, little knickknacks and treasures that I have collected during my travels. I have a very large, very imposing shield. I am constantly looking as I approach this corner at the little green goo thing that keeps eating and spitting out my treasures, and I don't like it. Hi everyone.
Hey, Teat, how you doing?
Hi, Trixie.
And Trixie will go up and scratch T behind his little ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, my little guy. I just love your little outfit and your little hands. You're so cute.
Thank you. And I see we've got both of the greatest magical minds of the age. Kirkland and Glim, hello.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, that's half right. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Where were you? We were supposed to rehearse tonight.
Yes, sorry, I got distracted by some treasure bundles and lost track of time.
Oh, rehearse. Are you Teat's assistant? Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
No, Teat is my assistant.
Oh,
He
excuse me, I'm
helps
sorry. I'm so sorry. I got that backwards.
Dude, I'm so confused.
My apologies.
I thought I didn't know anything about a rehearsal. I thought you had a job for us. I thought we were going to some extra money.
Yes, I was told to meet here at the Thicc Bucanan.
Yeah.
The Thicc Bucanan for
The famous Thicc Bucanan,
The famous
of course.
Thicc
Famous Thicc Bucanan.
With
Yeah.
two C's.
Yeah.
the score of a century.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I know.
T, last time you spoke with your contact, they told you that you could, once you had your whole team, use a very specific secret knock that was, once you put it on the door, it would be able to confirm that it was you, for sure.
Is my contact Thicc or is my contact Buchanan?
Yeah,
Yes.
great question, and one I haven't thought about as I planned this
Okay.
session.
Good.
But I think perhaps Thicc.
Sweet.
Yes.
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 Nice.
It's
Also,
Buchanan, yes.
can I get a hand for the wonderful, fantastic pieces that we have here? I don't have to memorize anybody's name. They're in the program. It's incredible. I have the whole reference sheet in front of me from everything you also received. But yes, you remember very distinctly that your contact told you to knock on the door when you're ready with a very specific knock.
The secret knock. Is everyone ready to meet my contact?
I guess then we can go back to rehearsing.
Yes,
We've
okay.
got the important trick tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, ready. Here we go. The secret knock.
Oh, God! You spilled your candle.
Come in.
You hear a very shrill voice welcome you inside.
After you.
The door opens up magically. There doesn't seem to be anyone behind it, but it does sound as the door opens. There's this like as slowly it opens with some sort of magical technology.
How good is this magical technology?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me your magical technology roll.
I shall, DM.
Great, thank you.
Well, if I add my Arcana, which is 7.
Okay, well, if you want to cheat, that's fine. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so 8 you said?
I add plus 8,
Oh.
so it's 18.
That's great. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I would say you would know with pretty high certainty that your skill set is not necessarily in artificery, right, which is enchanting specific things with magic, but as you've been able to kind of observe it for even just the small moment that you have, this seems like a really well-made enchantment that is very simple, of course, but it functions well. I mean, you could, if you had seen someone bad do this type of enchantment, it probably would have fallen off hinges or would have needed to be reset by hand, but this one very cleanly opens.
As I go through the door, I go, it's a good door. And
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty simple trick, really. I mean, when you think about it.
Great
but
craftsmanship.
yeah, a good door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all shuffle in. Stepping inside, you find yourself in a residence all at once cramped and clean. This is the abode of someone always hopping from project to project, leaving old ones half complete with components sprawled about, ready to be worked on. Each incomplete project occupies its own individual table, and there are many such tables. Most projects seem to be versions of the mage lights or the mage lanterns that cover much of the city at night. Panes of glass and soldering material function in tandem with arcano-mechanical inner workings. A ringed tail flicks up from behind one of the tables as a loud shattering pierces your ears, and you hear a tiny shriek, "Ah!" A small racken runs out from behind the table and immediately blows a small red whistle that hangs around their neck, pointing to a tiny pile of newly broken glass, and another small green glob comes out of a small tube in the wall, rolls over, absorbs the glass, and then goes into another tube on the wall. Now, Racken, for anybody who doesn't know, in this setting are sentient raccoon beings.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
She walks on 2 legs and has prehensile thumbs.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. The Racken you see before you is about 3 feet tall and stands with trepidatious distance, but their body leans towards you in obvious curiosity. They wear a blue waxed canvas artificer's coat, not dissimilar from like a doctor's white coat or something like that. Buttoned completely up the front, tucked all the way up to their neck. Upon seeing you all in the shop, their tail wraps around their leg as they assess you, and a pair of round artificer's spectacles that magnify their eyes comically large on their nose, rests there. Most notable on their face is a glass face mask, cleanly soldered together like well-crafted stained glass. And small fabric ports on the sides flex and flare with each breath, and a growing smile, timid but welcoming, invites you in.
Trixie's doing everything she can to not pet this person. I want to pet
Hello.
so bad.
Welcome to the Thicc Bucanan.
What a beautiful place you have here.
Thank you.
I really like
It's
your
named
state.
after my dad, so.
Wow. Of course it is. Yes, absolutely.
My name is Lady Peregrine-Falcon.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, Lady
Thank you.
Peregrine.
Yes, I'm actually Thicc. Great to see you again. Great that you were able to bring all of your finest. You said they were the finest magical minds.
The finest magical minds of the age, yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Half truth, yes.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry,
I don't
3
do
magical
any-
minds, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Teet, I don't do any magic, honey.
I've seen you repair all sorts of stuff.
you are
That's
like
magic.
magic. You are just like magic. Your personality.
You're so pretty. You're
Very
so
much
pretty.
You are so pretty, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Magical. I know, right?
Thank you.
All right. Yes. Better get into it because I think that this live show has a time limit. So I'm going to make sure
So
that I
I've
get
been
moving.
told.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, if you could all come over here. Have you ever heard of the clog?
Like the shoe?
No. It's a name. Capital T, capital C. The clog.
Like the thing in my bathtub?
What?
Never mind.
Okay. All right. That's okay. Not many have, and especially not many from the center of town. It's almost a literal gold mine. I guess it's also a literal filth mine, but let's not worry about that for now. At least I won't. Oh yeah, sorry, pausing for dramatic effect only works if you know the drama. For the past few years, people have been sharing rumors of the clog in circles that I run in. It's said that people at the tippy top of the food chain in Kahla Miraj are so rich that they treat high-grade jewelry as if it were pageantry dresses, only to be worn once and then given back to fantasy goodwill. Rumor has it that they've been throwing fancy things in the garbage since this city was founded. And while the garbage rots away, the good stuff piles up deep, deep in the sewers in one big, the clog.
That stuff is still worth
I
something?
get it now.
It is. Yes, it's
Yeah.
worth. I want to be so. You're so pretty. And for the past few years, that's all I thought it was, just a rumor. But I got curious, and not out of necessity or anything. I'm not the one with gambling debts that are due by the end of the month.
What a strange thing to say out loud.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. Insight 19.
19 is great. Yeah, there's, I would say, a pretty high chance that they're lying to you.
Ah, cool.
I would say pretty high.
T reaches into his pouch, pulls out some garbage. And,
Yeah.
Huh? Does this help?
She goes over to you and she kind of bats your hand away and just says, I don't need that. I don't have gambling debts. You have gambling debts.
I do?
Anyways, I was curious, but I needed a way to get down in the sewers. And to take a look without getting gross, you see, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been putting in a lot of work in therapy, but I used to be somewhat of a germaphobe. And after they have batted Thic's hand away, they take their gloves, and they're very nice leather gloves, throw them on the ground, and pull out a new set from their pocket. And you see the slime come by and pick up the small gloves and go into a hole in the wall. And then you see them return back to the conversation, if not a little bit flustered. I'm still not a huge fan of germs, but I need to get down there and see if I could. I needed to get down there to see if I could find the clog. So I took my little globlin machine. Those are the globlins there, and points over to the little green balls.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I hate that.
Trust me, there's even more nameplay work going on in the rest of this session,
I'm
so it's going to be great.
excited.
Yeah, and I decided, hey, if I
them
can
coming.
make them up here and have them do things, what if I could send them down there and they could all look at once? So, long story short, I made a smaller version of the machine and cast the awaken spell on it, giving it sentience, and that was smart enough to wrangle all of the goblins in the sewers and make new ones if I needed it to, and then they could go and find the clog for me.
This didn't work out well, did it?
No.
Well, there is a reason I need. I don't have gambling debts. You have gambling debts.
I got $10 that says that's not true.
I called it the Trash Goblin.
Wonderful.
And she pauses there for a while, and she's just holding the pose, and then she just continues on. And guess what? I found it in one of the center cisterns of the city. I found it. Things were looking good. The Goblin brought me back a ton of cool stuff, and I was paying off your gambling debts so fast. And then, the great thing is, now all we have to do is pay off your gambling debts. And then, it stopped. It stopped coming back.
Sorry, you said it's
The
not...
gambling debts?
Yeah, well, both. Well, no, the gambling debts come back. Yeah, but no, the Goblin did not come back.
The big machine that you made.
Yeah. Sorry, the small machine that makes itself big by being a machine that makes things. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You lost it?
Well, I think I miscalculated in the time frame in which it would obey my commands from the awaken spell, and now I don't know where it is.
I lose things all the time.
We're so kindred in that way.
Have you tried retracing your steps?
Honestly, I'm liking you more and more. She goes over to a wall and she pounds 3 times on it, and with a loud thunk, it lifts up and reveals a large glass vat that from ceiling to floor is almost 3/4 full with green goblins. And it is just them sloshing around in this vat, and she says, I don't know how to make it stop. It's been making goblins like crazy down there, and I only have a 1/4 tank left to fill. And if I can't stop it, then people will start investigating, and if they start investigating, then I'll have to tell them about the clog, and if I tell them about the clog, then they'll remove all the valuable stuff from it, and if they remove all the valuable stuff from it, I won't be able to pay my gambling debts, and then people will be very angry. I mean, your gambling debts, Glim. So, what I need you to do, all of you, is go down to the sewers, find the trash goblin, and bring me back the little chain attached to it. That's what the spell that I cast is on. So, if you do, I will share all the treasure and trash down there with you after all debts from whomever they are owed are paid. But it is very important that I get that chain back. No chain, no pay.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Well, you did ask for the best magical mind in all of
I
Yes,
swore,
and Kirkland as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I could have sworn it was plural. I could have sworn mine's are. Mine's. Okay. Well, all right. What? I cannot risk telling anyone else about this, so this will have to do. So great. Now that you've said that, and you can't go back on your word now because this is definitely a legally binding verbal contract that's totally not in this bugged workshop, and I definitely didn't record this conversation. Plus, we're very much friends. Okay, a few things. Number one, the goblins seem to leech magic from the king trash goblin. So when they find a piece of jewelry, crazy things start to happen. If they bind to it, it gets Yeah, dangerous. I had to defuse so many potential globlin bombs as they brought me back the jewelry. In fact, one of the first globlins brought me back a necklace, and it summoned a swarm of explosive bees.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was fun. Number 2, it's super dark down there, and this live show would be really annoying if the audience could not see anything in the sewers. So I'm going to make sure that you all have goggles, and they walk over to a drawer in the side of one of the walls. They bang it, and it's one of those magnetic drawers that comes out.
Oh, nice.
They grab it, and they hold it up to each of you, and they say, put these on, and you'll be able to see in the dark down there. And as an added bonus, it'll let you discern the different effects of the globlins. And you see that these goggles also look like they're the same type of stained glass construction as the rest of the things here, very much soldered together. And Trixie, they are fire.
Okay.
They look great. They look so good.
As long as I'm gonna look good in them, then I'm fine.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
They become essential, they became essential after the first few explosions. So, just look right at a globlin, and some text will magically appear over the little globby heads.
And what will the text say?
It'll tell you what it does.
Okay.
So, like a short description. The fullness of the effect, I haven't been able to really.
So we're gonna get information in the moment.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Any
I like
questions
improv.
that you have before you? Yeah.
That's very kind. I do not need such things. I can already
Great.
see in the dark.
That's
and-
awesome. Yes. Well, great. Then you won't know what's happening, and I will just put these away.
Yeah. I'll take hers.
That's
Yeah,
great. You can have 2.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
need
perfect.
those. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great.
Okay. Any other questions besides telling me that you don't need something that I specifically made for this thing? So,
Yeah.
I'm good to
great.
go.
I
Awesome.
have a question.
Fantastic.
We're supposed to bring you back the little trinket thingy.
Yes.
Will
A
we
chain.
know?
A chain.
The chain.
Yeah.
chain.
Will we know what it looks like?
It's-
Is it labeled or is it?
Yes,
what is
with
it?
the goggles, it'll actually show up the same as the globlins.
Oh, that's so convenient.
yeah.
bad,
And
Kirkland.
also, it's
Oh, that's
super
terrible.
blue. It's super blue, like glowy blue.
Blue.
Glowy
Yes.
Got it.
Blue.
Yeah.
Got it.
Blue chain.
Glowy
Okay.
blue.
Okay.
Anything else?
I might need some time to prepare just before I go down, just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Once again, it is 8:17,
I know.
and I have to keep things moving.
I understand.
I'm so
but
sorry.
I'm just going to detect some magic.
Okay.
as I'm here,
Understood.
I
You may-
spend 10 minutes detecting magic.
Sounds good. They sit there and just stand there like an NPC, doing absolutely nothing as you cast Detect
I
Magic.
put my hands together and go,
Okay.
at that level.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
What are you casting? Detect. Oh, Detect Magic is a radius, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
absolutely.
You look around, and there is a lot of low-level types of enchantment here. Very clearly, everywhere around you, there are built into the wall lots of small ports that, to us, would look like electrical outlets, but for actual mages, you would be able to essentially take whatever mage lantern that you wanted to charge over to that, and then it would cast the light spell into it, and then it would activate it so that it could be used by a layperson. So, yeah.
Good to know. All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll go first, and I'll just head straight into the.
Okay. No, wait. Yeah.
Let's go.
Entrance over here.
Yes.
It's in the. Yeah. So it's an entrance to the sewers that I have back here, so no one can see me doing it. And it's yeah. I don't want anyone to know. So she proudly walks over to one of the doors at the side of the room and opens it and goes, "Here you go," and opens it up, and inside you see a restroom.
I think that's the wrong door, my love.
What? Oh, okay. And then slowly, she just kind of turns back, and then all at once turns back around again and goes into the restroom, goes through, pulls the chain 3 times, flips up the bathroom seat 4 times, and then kicks the bottom of it, and you hear this, and you see the wall from behind the toilet descend into the ground.
We love a hidden door moment.
Wow.
The wall peels back, and you see an entire room with a missing floor and a ladder that descends into the sewers below it. And it smells freaking terrible.
Well,
Good.
onward. My gambling debts aren't going to pay themselves, I guess.
You're all in debt! You're all in debt! Go pay off your debts! Okay,
Yeah.
good luck! Closes the bathroom door from the outside.
Okay, all right. So, what do we see in front of
Yeah,
us?
in front of you, you see what looks to be an empty room that is just carved out of some other, like what may have used to have been like a bedroom or something like that, but the whole floor is just removed, and then 10 feet down, there is just ground that has been completely dug out, and a ladder has been plopped down into the hole. In the actual bottom of it, you see darkness, and we'll get there when we get there.
I'll go first.
Okay, sounds good.
I jump down.
Hold on, wait. I want to be so clear. Do you jump down the ladder, or do you just jump down?
I just jump down.
All right, sounds great. So,
I'll never get to rehearsal.
it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So, Teet, you take a total of 3 bludgeoning damage as you just slam into the ground.
Don't jump.
You pull your face out of the ground, where there is now a absolutely lovely teat-shaped face indent. we're gonna get through this. Yeah, we'll get through this. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm really adoring the fact that I have to work through this name along with all the names that I've been handed in from the audience as well. So.
Hey man,
That one
Thicc
we
Bucanan
More wine.
slaps.
More wine.
So, everybody else pass down with Teet?
Yeah,
Maybe
Trixie,
slowly.
Trixie
Yeah.
will take it one at a time.
Okay.
She did wear her sensible shoes for this
Yeah.
trip, though.
No heels.
No heels, absolutely not.
Your dexterity goes up by 1. Yeah,
my
incredible. All of your sheets are wrong now. I just want to let you know, you cannot reference
Throw away
this
your
anymore.
programs.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
We'll fix it in post. Yeah.
First, the acrid smell of refuse and decay hits you. You register the sounds of dripping wet walls trickling from the streets above. Then, as your vision adjusts to the goggles, or not, a maze of dark tunnels sprawls out before you, filled with trash. Mold and mildew line the walls and ceilings of this drainage system, and a thick layer of muck is channeled through the center of the floors, leaving a narrow walkway on either side of the waste. Neon light rains in from tiny cracks in the stonework from the streets above, faintly pulsing with power. A fog lingers in the air here, illuminated only by streaks of mage light. What do you do?
We gotta go, right?
Yeah.
We gotta find the
The chain.
globby gloob gobbly thingies.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So close.
I guess I can lead unless somebody else wants to.
I mean, I can help get us a little bit more light in here so you don't have to wear those silly goggles.
I kind of
but-
like the goggles.
Well, we won't know what the goblins do when we run into them if we don't have the goggles on, so...
Oh, surely we'll have the advantage of having some light. It's been a bit more atmospheric here.
Oh, the element of surprise. Yes, of course. Yes. Sorry about that. Please go ahead. Please proceed.
Thanks. And I will pull out I'll pull out a little firefly and I'll go clap on, squeezing it.
Oh, no.
You are not allowed to make fun of me ever again.
Everyone's goggles has got light on them now so they can see.
I love that this is like, maybe, I like to think that this is the one moment that Trixie became absolutely intelligently lucid, and it's like, don't ever do that again.
You do dumb things too.
Well, Teet, you were the one who said that you were going to lead, so why don't you make me a survival check?
I shall. Yeah.
How good are you at surviving in the sewers?
That's a great question. I got a 13 plus 2, 15.
Oh, that's
so not
great.
bad.
Yeah, that is exactly what you needed. So, as your search spiders out, Teet, you are very effectively tracking where you've been. You're remembering turns and paths. As there is so much trash here, and your brain is locking it all in, and it's great. You're like, okay, I gotta come back for all this later. Yeah.
This is where good stuff is.
Yeah.
Trixie trusts Teak completely, so she's just gonna follow right behind.
I mean, as you should.
She's
yeah.
just
He's in his element.
That's
yeah.
his-
this
that's
is his
my little
favorite.
guy.
This is his favorite terrain.
My
Yeah,
domain.
You remember your turns, and you know, the further you go out, the more you're convinced you still have a long way to go. However, about half an hour from your start, you turn a final corner and see something that catches your eye about 20 feet away, and you see a light yellow glow hovering above the ground. Teet.
Anybody else see that?
See what?
The yellow glow. Chain was blue, right? Not
Yeah.
yellow?
Yeah,
Blue.
not blue.
I don't.
Yellow.
Do I recognize it?
You don't know what it is, but it's like just a tiny glow above the floor.
Can I see if I see it?
Yeah, when you look over after Teat makes you known of it, it would definitely be something you could see.
I'm gonna go poke it.
Okay. The closer you walk over, you actually see now that it is actually a pile of broken and after the, what's it called? Surface tension has completely broken on something. It's a flat pile of green goo, right?
Oh.
And above it, you see, hold on, this is the first one. Okay, heck yeah. Okay, verb. I've got this. Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of incredible. Here, pass this over on to Teat. And Teat, what do you see?
I see counter withdrawing.
You see a small set of text that says counter withdrawing.
Can I take it?
Yeah, so in that set of text, you look directly down from it and you see a tiny pearl that is laying in the thick of the goo.
I take the pearl.
You pick up the pearl and the text travels with it. So, the mechanic of this is I have created spell effects and item effects, and I have decided what's the funniest word to replace in this? And then I have a whole set of them that I will be drawing whenever they find a goblin and those magical pieces of jewelry. And then, whatever you have given me as a gift, I have then decided to put into all of the things here.
Oh, that
so,
rules.
for example, Teat has just drawn the spell. It would normally be counter spell.
Oh, counter.
But now,
Withdrawing.
Teat has the item counter withdrawing. And guess what? I don't know what that means.
I think it means depositing.
But the great thing is that you all are going to rules lawyer to me what you think it means.
I have some ideas.
Yeah, I'm going to give my players the full ability to completely derail things
couple
as much
ideas,
as they
actually.
can.
Yeah.
We do that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you're going to get to do it an extra amount with the help of our lovely audience. So thank you, lovely audience. We are going to make this a chaotic time. It's going to be lovely. Okay, so wonderful. That's what you find, Teat.
Perfect. I will pocket the pearl.
Sounds good. So, at this point, just mechanically, a real quick thing. Whenever you are in combat or doing something like that, it is a bonus action to use one of these things or a reaction if it tells you. It will tell you at the top, so you get to choose. And yeah, so at that point, I need a perception check.
From all of us.
Everybody?
Everyone?
Yeah, everybody.
Fine. Twist my arm. Let's go.
Another 22.
Ooh, Glim.
16.
Incredible. Teat,
19 plus 4, 23.
get wrecked. Okay.
Shred.
22 for Kurt.
All right, Teat. A little ways away, you register the sound of thudding heels against the floor, followed by the scrape of claws on stone as feet are dragged forward, one by one. You hear the scratch of a match, and the yawning darkness of the tunnel just around the bend glows orange. Sitting in relief, the shadow is of a hulking figure. The size of the shadow is monstrous, but the poise with which the shadowy, clawed hand pinches the match speaks to intelligence, sharp and decisive. That clawed hand lifts higher, lighting something dangling from the long jaws. A deep huff extinguishes the flame, killing the shadow and leaving you with only the afterimage of a looming beast dancing in your vision. The footsteps start again, echoing off the walls, muddying your perception of the source. It's just around the bend where you last saw it, right? Or is it just about to step from the darkness right beside you? And that is where we are going to take our break.
Oh, God.
All right, be back in 10.
I've got